Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with another video on The Flash, Season 6. So while we have the pandemic around the world going on, which at the current moment has suspended and I guess just shut down productions from various shows, including the DC TV stuff, which of course includes The Flash more importantly, in regards to this video, we still have videos that have, we still have episodes, sorry. I guess they're videos. Yeah, anyway, they're not pictures. Anyway, we have episodes that have been filmed and are in the process of like post-production work, or in some cases are completely done and just ready to air. And that is the case for this week. There will still be an episode, that being episode 15, otherwise entitled The Exorcism of Nash Wells. But then we will have a 1 week break from The Flash after that, so there won't be a Flash the week after, and we'll come back on the 31st of March for episode 16. After that, we have no current set dates or confirmed set dates for episodes, but I'm sure we will hear about that when it gets closer to that specific date of airing, as they might have to start spreading episodes out due to the delay in filming. But in this video, we are going to be going over some new promo stuff for this week's episode, which does reveal a decent amount, as well as a returning character from the past, and a completely new character as well that should tie into the overall story for this season. But I will just quickly read out the synopsis again in case you haven't heard it, because it actually does give context to some stuff in the promo images. But of course, throughout the video, be sure to let me know all of your various opinions in the comment section down below. Do you have any theories based on this promo images? Because there is some stuff here that might make you, or might get your brain ticking and go, hey, what's going on here? So yeah, be sure to let me know all of your opinions in the comment section down below. And of course, if you're going to enjoy the video, it would be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show support and excitement for this episode. The Flash takes on a dangerous new meta named Sunshine. Cisco sets out to help Nash. But yeah, we have a bunch of promo images here. I think there's about 17 or 18 to go over, so we're not going to spend too long on some, but we're definitely going to focus in on a handful of them, which are pretty interesting. But of course, that synopsis was fairly short, and that was mainly due to the previous episode. Like, the synopsis came out before then, so they couldn't really, spoil the reverse Flash twist and everything like that. So that's why it's so short. But in regards to the promo images, we do start with a similar shot that's actually in the trailer, which is Barry sort of like staunching up to, or bunsing, I guess you could say, up to Nash, now controlled by Earbud. I've heard people trying to come up with names for him. I think the most creative one is Reverse Nash. So we'll go Reverse Nash from now on. So Reverse Nash is his name. So we have Barry and Reverse Nash here. Barry intimidating him because Reverse Nash at this stage doesn't have his powers, but Barry would still have some speed in him, but he has to be careful. However, on Barry's wrist there, that's a watch that they've been focusing on. I've seen people referring to it as the Ben 10 watch, that Barry becomes Ben 10, which is a good meme. Maybe that's like an indicator of how much energy he has left with the Speed Force, so that if he gets like dimmer and stuff, maybe that's him losing his energy and he's losing his speed. So maybe that's what it is. It's like almost like a battery level thing, but or it's an artificial Speed Force thing that he's made. We'll have to wait and see what it is, but I have a feeling that watch is going to be relevant because I don't think it's Barry's normal watch. We do see Cisco here and Caitlin. Caitlin, you can clearly see Danielle Panabaker's baby bump in these promo images as well. This won't be, I doubt you'll see that in the episode. They'll probably cover her up. That's probably why they have these high things here, so they can just film above the belly line. But you can clearly see Danielle Panabaker's baby bump there in this photo. But they're just in like some Star Labs area. I'm assuming they come across Reverse Nash here. Or maybe he gets out and runs away and they have to corner him, but he doesn't have any speed. So yeah, but you can also see another photo of here, Caitlin, which is the photo the type of way you'll see her in the episode above the belly line. It won't be like the last one where you can clearly see her baby bump, but she looks fairly worried as well. Maybe this could have something to do with maybe Barry potentially with the Velocity 9, because remember he took like all the Velocity X, I think it might have been. We saw him taking it out of the thing, so maybe that's Caitlin and Cisco finding Barry with it. Maybe that's what it is here, and that's why Caitlin looks so worried and almost like emotional. We see another picture here of Barry just in the Star Labs archives, which has something. There's nothing really to point out from here, as of the fact that he's wearing that watch again, because it's more related to what comes next. And what comes next is that we have Barry and Iris, and then behind Iris you actually see some of like the old Flash suit. I think Cisco's suit there is there as well. Just old Flash suits, I guess. I think I can see. No, I don't know if that might be Cisco's old suit. I can't really tell because Iris is blocking it. But you might be wondering what what Barry's sitting in. Well, if we go to the next photo, Reverse Nash is sitting in the same thing, and I was sitting here going, it looks so familiar. but there's two of them. There's two of them there. What the hell is this thing? Why does it look so familiar? And then I realized, oh, it's the time sphere, and then actually they would have two time spheres that they can take like the front shell off of each one, because you remember last season that they have the normal time sphere from the end of season 1 that they rebuilt, I guess, that they, have in the Star Labs archives, and then there was the one that Cicada came, or female Cicada, or Cicada 2.0 came back in the future with, so they have two time spheres there, so that allows them to have both of these things up and running. So I'm assuming that what we're seeing in this episode, when we have in the trailer with, I guess Eobard Thawne on the Reverse Flash suit, is some mental thing. So maybe they reconfigure the time sphere to make it like a mental thing, or like some Mindscape sort of area that they both go into. Something along those lines. I think pretty much what Barry's goal in this episode is to basically get information from Eobard in regards to how to make his own Speed Force, because the whole point that like Reverse Nash makes at the end of last episode is that it doesn't affect him, the fact that the Speed Force is dying, because he has his own Speed Force, the negative Speed Force. So maybe Barry's going to be trying to get information off Eobard in regards to how to make his own, not negative, but his own version of a positive Speed Force that he can access. So I have a feeling that's what's going to be going down in this episode. But Reverse Nash might see it as a way or a path to get something he wants, or possibly to escape and get into his own body again. So I'm intrigued to see how they play this out, because it could go a various amount of directions. I guess the big thing around this is that if Reverse Flash does escape, does he become the villain again for the season, or is it a way to set him up for the future that now Reverse Flash is back and alive and actually has a physical body? I'm intrigued to see how they do it. So I guess like in turn with all of this, they're also trying to get Nash back, but also Barry's using the advantage of having Eobard back to potentially get his own Speed Force back up and running as well. Now we do get Iris pretty much in the same area. You do get some of the suits in the background as well, which you can see like the Flash Season 4 suit. I think that's Vibe's suit in the background. There's some other suits there as well. It's the Star Labs archive, so there's going to be a lot of stuff down there. So you can see Iris here, but she's on the phone. Obviously this is Mirror Iris, but this leads into an interesting couple of photos after this, and that is when we can see Iris and Camilla. Now obviously if you remember at the end of last episode, Mirror Iris shot the mirror gun at Camilla and pretty much zapped her into the mirror world, so you would have to assume that this is a mirror version of Camilla controlled by Eva. So now Eva is controlling two different people on the outside world. Now they are at Mercury Labs, I'm pretty sure that's what that little badge says down here. So they're going to be after something. Obviously Mirror Iris has been doing research and getting stuff, or they're just there to take photos. Obviously Camilla has her camera there, or Mirror Camilla. God, these names are going to get annoying because it's not real Camilla. Mirror Camilla. That's a tongue twister. Mirror Camilla, you wouldn't be able to say that 5 times without getting your tongue twisted. But Mirror Camilla has her camera there, so she's probably just going to be taking photos of this, maybe to come back later on. Something along those lines. It'll be interesting to see what happens there with these two characters. But here you can actually see them hiding out behind something. I don't know if they're doing it in a shifty way or something's going down, and that might hint at the next set of promo images. And that's when we see Killer Frost here. Once again, oh no, you can't really see the baby bump here, but maybe it'll definitely be shot from, as I say, like above the waist, or above the belly, might I say, with Caitlin in the Killer Frost suit, or Danielle Panabaker in the Killer Frost suit. But she seems to be in the labs as well, but she's not alone. She's actually here with a new character, and you can only see her from the back here. Once again, it's a leather-clad villain, and that villain is Sunshine, as we saw in the synopsis as we could read in the synopsis for the episode. Now, she has an item here. I can't remember if we've seen this before, but I have to assume it's part of Black Hole. I'd be shocked if Sunshine isn't a part of Black Hole, if she isn't working for them. It's another like UV ray type villain by the sounds of it. This character isn't from the comics, it's a completely new character. But just the name makes you think UV ray, so it ties into all the different people that we've had associated with Black Hole in the past, and all like the light and the UV sort of like weaponry or powers. But she will be there. The Flash will take her on as well, so it will be Flash and Killer Frost in this scene, so it lines up with the synopsis where like Barry takes on Sunshine. This photo here of the Flash is really cool. This is probably one of my favorite promo images with him in the suit. He almost looks negative Flash because it's just the lighting and stuff, but I just really like this photo of him in the Flash suit. Now Joe's going to be here as well, so that's cool, I guess. I thought it was random when I saw Joe here, but maybe just because it's a break-in or something, or maybe she's like maybe Sunshine does something at the beginning of the episode which ties in CCPD as well, so I have to wait and see. But more specifically for Joe is a returning character, and that's Captain Singh, or he's not Captain Singh, I guess. He's Chief Singh. I think is he police chief? whatever he is. Is Chief Sing? We'll just call him Sing. So Sing's back in this episode. I think he's in the next episode as well. So I think he's back for either 2 or 3 episodes, and it's more for a storyline with Joe. So I'm intrigued to see how they go about it. And maybe there's some character progression here for Joe. There hasn't been some for a while, but maybe when you chuck in Sing in there as well, it adds some progression with it all as well. It's also important to remember that Sing knows that Barry is the Flash as well. So yeah, cool to have Sing back. I always like having him in the show. When we got him, he wasn't used like a ridiculous amount, but when we got him, it was pretty cool. And I'm interested to see what he does with Joe here. So fairly intriguing. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all to go over. That's all the promo images there. As I said, some of them are interesting, some of them are just standard, but it looks like it's going to be a fairly interesting episode with pretty much every storyline in the episode being somewhat intriguing and I guess relevant to what's going on this season. So I'm excited to see what happens. I guess the main stuff is the Barry and Reverse Nash or Reverse Flash stuff, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Obviously, it's airing this week, so let's all look forward to it. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show your support. Be cool if you could do that. Let me know all of your various opinions in the comment section down below. Do you have any other theories or things to add on from stuff I might have missed in going over these promo images? And of course, if you're new to the channel, it would be awesome if you could subscribe just to keep up to date with videos. And until next video, I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.